All right, check out this deer.
What is going on?
Leaping over a car. Not a care in the world. Let's look at it again. Around the world, these criminals are lurking all around us. They can't be arrested because they're animals. From birds to bears, some of them can be true menaces to society.
And this is fascinating. Best-selling writer Mary Roach always takes a funny look at the serious data of science. Her new book is called Fuzz, When Nature Breaks the Law, and she joins us live. Thanks.
Finally, Mary.
Yes.
Hey, you guys.
How are you?
I'm very well. How you doing?
I just love this concept that there's something actually wrong with these animals and we should be doing something about it. You know, we like to talk about the bears on this show all the time and what you're supposed to do when you run into a bear. But what are the bears doing now? They seem like they're breaking into houses more than ever.
Yeah, you got breaking and entering. You've also got, which is a little startling, home invasion. I spent some time up in Pitkin County, Colorado, where sometimes they've been known to just come right in the door when people are eating dinner, grab something off the table and go. So they've come to see humans as kind of a drive-through restaurant.
Yeah, and no consequences, right? 100 years ago, you weren't hearing about this. You've gone soft.
That's right.
What about elephants?
Elephants, this blew my mind. 500 people a year in India get killed by elephants. Not like they're trampled, not like they're, stalking people and killing them, obviously, but people, they tend to come into the fields where farmers, have grown their crops for a whole season. And, yeah, right. People get trampled because they get upset that they come out with torches and firecrackers, and the elephants, which travel in big groups, they panic and they run around, and you've got people running around and it's dark, and people get trampled and knocked over, and so they have to have elephant response teams in local communities. So you got to call your local elephant response team.
What are the mountain lions doing that we wouldn't know about?
Well, mountain lions, for the most part, nothing. Well, look at that. Wow. What's funny that people here in California, where I live, people have this sense that mountain lions, that there's way more of them than there used to be, and they're coming closer. But the researcher that I spoke to said, in fact, what's going on is just there's so many doorbell cameras that people are seeing them.
Oh, so interesting.
Yeah.
Right. So there's this impression that they're everywhere now.
Yeah.
But they're mostly just, they come in the middle of the night. They've always been doing that, poking around, nabbing a chicken, that kind of thing.
And you were mugged by a monkey?
I was, yeah. I was kind of asking for it. I had a bag of bananas. I was just curious.
Come on. You're making that up.
That's entrapment.
Yeah.
There it is. That's the moment. My friend Stephanie, who I was traveling with, it's entrapment, yeah. We were walking up this trail. I'm like, let's just see what happens. And sure enough, this head pops up. The guy steps into the path, and another one darts out from behind while I'm distracted by the first one, grabs the bag.
Is there a more serious point to the book? I think in all seriousness, I feel bad when animals are put down because they've killed somebody, whatever, and we're encroaching on their territory.
That's right. That's right. I think when people talk about human-wildlife conflict, these problems are really, for the most part, caused by us, not necessarily intentionally, but people not realizing, you can't leave things out that attract them, because basically they're just following their instincts. They either want food or they want a place to build a nest. And if you don't give them that, they stay out of your hair. So I think we need to try to practice coexistence and be a little more patient with them and try to understand what it is they're after and not give them that.
Yeah.
Well, the book is called Fuzz, When Nature Breaks the Law. You can follow Mary Roach on her site and also on Twitter. Thanks so much, Mary.
Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, Mary.